Hey everyone, Thornton Smash here, and today we're going to be going over Joy-Con versus Pro Controller for Apex Legends on the Nintendo Switch, along with how to get the best out of your controller depending on which one you're using. I will also be doing the giveaway, the first of 4, so every day I'll have a new winner for the next video, so stay tuned for that, and hopefully I wish you all luck in winning it. So let's go over. I need to stop covering stuff in butter. As always, we have to go over who was first, and that was Gale for us. You guys are so insanely fast, I don't know how you guys get first. It blows my mind. Oh, shit. Oh my. Okay, so first going up into the Joy-Cons and how they kind of function. First thing you're going to want to know is in your settings, you're going to have motion controls. Now you can turn this off for the Joy-Con or you can have it on. By having it on, you will allow yourself to have that gyro aiming that Apex Legends has talked about so much. And this is how it kind of functions. As I move my controllers up and down, my input is shown on the screen. Now this can be pretty useful eventually when I line up my target. God, this is much harder than I thought. You can go ahead and just push down, and it helps with the control of the recoil a bit. But I don't really like the gyro aiming, especially for a shooter like Apex Legends. It's a first-person shooter against live opponents. I don't think this is going to be a very good way to basically move around quickly and twitch shoot. It's just not going to be that great. Now, the recoil control is great in that sense. I can basically control it 100%, but the problem is actually getting to my target quick enough and snapping on as I'm fighting. The controls are pretty good on the Joy-Con. They're responsive, but I know a lot of people have drift. The other issue, and I'm going to show you right here, if you have big hands like me, my thumb takes up all the inputs. I have to basically be on the edge. I don't think that's a very good system. I don't like the controller scheme set up in that aspect. I don't think people on Joy-Cons, if you're trying to play this game competitively, are going to have a good time. I think you're going to get melted by people with pro controllers, and there's a reason why, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. Now, if you just want to play the game for fun and you don't mind having the Joy-Cons, you're going to be fine. But it's an end of the day fact. Your response time is just going to be a lot slower on Joy-Cons, especially with this gyro aim, as I have to move my controller in front of my face all around just to get the input that I really want. This is really more designed for other games like Doom and Wolfenstein, where you play against NPCs, not live opponents in a quick fight. Okay, so now we're going to go over the Pro Controller, and you're going to see a world of difference in just gameplay, mechanics, and shooting, and all that, and basically how this is going to be a much better way to win your Apex Legends games. Now, the first thing you're going to want to know is you're going to want motion controls off and not on. That's going to make a world of difference, because right now the gyroscope function is broken. If you go ahead and move this, it will move your screen along with it. And as you can see here, just aiming down and snapping on targets, I'm much quicker at finding the targets. My movement, I can strafe left and right a lot quicker. I can find the target. My recoil control is almost the same. I can do my button inputs because my fingers aren't too big. I can basically laser 1,000 times quicker than I could on that Joy-Con. My movement is faster. Everything about the Pro Controller is much better, but there's one fact about the Pro Controller that not a lot of people know about, especially with these ones that I'm giving away, that is just game breaking. These controllers is you have a hemlock, right? You can turn it from burst to single fire. If you turn it to single fire, you tap down the trigger, you can fire it pretty quick, just with one finger. It's not that bad, right? But there's a certain function that makes it absolutely broken. Now, you're gonna go ahead and see this little T right where my finger is. Basically, you just tap that, and this turns the hemlock into a full auto beast. I can just hold down the trigger just like that, and it fully auto fires. I don't have to do anything else. It does all the trigger inputs for me, and this works for the P2020 and the hemlock, along with any other semi-fire guns. Basically, you can do it with the Wingman, with the G7. Now, it's up to you whether or not you want to use this turbo function to run your Apex games. Personally, I don't need it, but I understand that other people might want to do it. But that's just one more advantage these Pro controllers have. It's a huge boost when playing in these Switch lobbies that you just can't emulate on Joy-Cons. It's just not possible. Now, as most of you know, I am doing giveaways of these controllers for everyone, but I only have a finite amount. So in case you wanted to get these yourselves, let me go ahead and show you the website, and let me show you a little bit about this controller because it's insane. First, you go to easysmx.com, but I'll have a link in the description below along with a pinned comment. There's tons of different designs. You can choose everything from that green to that gold to the Rubik's Cube to the Halloween edition. They're all amazing and they're customized, and the paint job on them is phenomenal. And they're only $34.99. That's cheaper than most Pro controllers, and you don't get nearly the amount of functionality with these. Let me go ahead and show you the turbo function, which we already went over, along with the LED blue lights that let you know that it's connected via Bluetooth. It has vibration feedback, which is very strong and very powerful, and you can actually go ahead and change that setting a bit. It's got that wireless connection with the Bluetooth I just mentioned, along with a fast response attack with the left bumper. It's absolutely amazing. Not to mention the battery life. I've played all day on the Switch and it has not died on me. It's got that 6-axis sensory going on, so if you want to do gyro controls on other shooters, you still have that function with it. And like I said, the long battery life, it lasted me all day. So I'll have this in the comment below. I am going to be doing that giveaway for 4 or 5 people in the next couple of days, along with the winner of this video who won it. And basically, if you don't want to wait or you just want to get these, I highly recommend it because it's going to entirely change the way you play Apex Legends on the Switch. So the winner of the first Pro Controller giveaway is going to be Caliber. Caliber, message me on Discord and I'll get this sent over to you. Remember guys, this is the first of 4 giveaways. I still have a ton of more Pro Controllers to give away. Make sure you're subbed, make sure you check out the Twitch, as it increases your chances of winning one of these. And hopefully you guys win one as well. This is all completely randomized. There's no predetermined winner. I put it through a computer system and it picks the winner. I just want to let you guys know I'm being 100% fair. I'm not going to go ahead and be biased. It's letting the computer pick the winner. That's going to be my video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and it gave you some clarity on Joy-Con versus Pro Controller and kind of how to use them if you plan on sticking with your particular controller. Until next time, Legends, keep slaying in the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.